What's up, y'all? Still alive, choking down this whatever. God dang, I almost said it.
It is okay. My name is Beautiful. I'm the honey
That's why I
bear.
heard you, right? See, another blooper. You didn't even know it was going.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Honey Bear's Country Kitchen. Today we are going to make hobo stew. It's also known as mulligan stew. So this is the first time I'm ever making this. So I'm kind of tweaking a couple things that are in the recipe. I know it calls for fresh garlic. I'm using fermented garlic because I don't have any fresh garlic right now. So I just kind of using what I have in the house, but follow along as we get started. Okay, so I'm using a big Dutch oven. I'm gonna go ahead and let my Dutch oven get hot. But as it's getting hot, I'm gonna go ahead and put some oil on the bottom of it. I'm using avocado oil. You can use vegetable oil, whatever oil that you kind of like to use. Just make sure the oil you're using is a high temp oil. So we're gonna go ahead and let this heat up before we go ahead and put our hamburger in here. Alrighty friends, my recipe calls for 1.5 pounds of ground beef, but I'm gonna use 2 pounds of ground beef. And what you want to do is you want to brown this so it's browned really well. So mine's still just a tad frozen, so I'm probably going to brown mine. Probably 8 to 10 minutes should do. Alright, so now that I got this most of the way brown, I have 1 large onion and I have 2 cups of celery chopped. And then I also have 2 cups of fresh carrots. And you want to cook this for 4 to 5 minutes together. I haven't even added my seasonings yet, and it smells absolutely amazing. I'm actually really excited to try this. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cook 4 to 5 minutes, and then we'll get the next process going. Alrighty, so to that, I have 5 garlic cloves chopped up here, but my garlic cloves come out of my fermented honey I make. But you can use regular garlic. You can use the pre-minced garlic. It's all in preference and what you have in stock. I did not feel like running to the store just to get some garlic when I have plenty of this. Alrighty, so it says add 2 cups of beef broth. I don't have any that I made left, so I'm using my chicken broth that I have. But I am going to add some beef bouillon to it because it does say add extra bouillon. So I will go ahead and get that added to it as well. Alright, so I have beef bouillon. And I'm going to add 2 teaspoons. Do a heaping teaspoon for that last one since I used chicken broth. It smells really, really good. Alrighty, to that, I'm going to add 2 cans of tomato soup. I'm going to add 1 can of regular diced tomatoes. Alright, let me get that open. Alright, let's try that again. I'm going to add 1 can of regular diced tomatoes. Then I'm going to add another can of diced tomatoes with green chilies just to give it a little bit more heat. Because we do love us some nice spice. If you don't want the spice, I would probably just use regular diced tomatoes. I'm excited because we're going to be in a snowstorm tonight, so soup and a storm go wonderful together. All right, to that we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. 2 teaspoons of hot sauce. I'm using sriracha, but you could use whatever you want. One teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. And I'm gonna go ahead and give this a good mix. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some pepper in here. Let me use the other side. Probably a tablespoon of pepper. And a good 2 teaspoons of salt. If somebody wants more salt or pepper in their food, they can put it. So the last thing I'm gonna add to mine is 2 cups of corn. This is my corn that we canned. You can add potatoes, but I'm gonna leave the potatoes out. Also, the other thing that you can put in here to thicken it up, but I would do it at the beginning after you're done browning your meat, is put some, do it my way. Put some flour in it or some cornstarch if you want it to be like a thicker soup. And you can add potatoes to be a more filler of a soup, but my husband doesn't do the carbs, and we're trying to get away from the carbs as much as possible. So yeah, those are just some extras. So I'm gonna cover this and I'm gonna let this simmer for a good hour. So we will be back when this is done simmering.
Dang, Mom, what'd you put in that?
Oh, howdy, son. So we're making hobo stew. So I got some fresh carrots, some corn, onion, celery, some hamburger, tomato soup, chicken broth, beef bouillon, and a bunch of different seasonings.
Sounds like a good dinner to me.
Are you ready to eat?
Something like that if it's not steaming hot.
Well, I think she's awful steamy.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still alive, y'all. She ain't killed me yet. I guess I'm gonna choke down this bowl of
Hobo stew.
whatever. I guess we're all from Britt, Iowa, Hobo Town, USA. All right, we're gonna end this and have a fun Saturday. As you can see, we're all laughing, just jazzed up.